Jay ji, Priyanka ji, Christian Sam, Nitin ji, all of them. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, good morning, dear. So now it's the time to start the session. So first of all, I just start the session directly with the question answer. In my previous session, I have told you the previous year. I have already told you the syllabus, exam patterns, and now today onward, I will start the question answer. Already, I have discussed the blood relation topic in my previous session. So now the session is already recorded, so you can easily maybe watch the previous session. Okay. Yes, audible, audible. Good morning, Meenakshi, Abhishek ji, Neetu ji. Good morning, all of you. So now here's your first question. Try to solve the question first of all. Hello, Nisha ji. Good morning. Hello, Misha ji. Good morning. Akshat Makawaja ji, it cannot be possible to complete all the syllabus in 3 days, but at least due to in the examination some of the important tricks that we have discussed. We have discussed today inequality. We have discussed today coding decoding, and I just start the setting puzzle portion also. First of all, try to solve the question. Then after we will discuss more because I have only 1 hour and syllabus are lot. Okay, Kristin ji. Okay. What is the right answer of this one? Try to solve the question and provide the answer in the chat box. Most of the time, angle-based question has been asked in the examination. Still no candidate providing the answer. Still no candidate providing the answer. South, southeast. Mostly candidates said south and southeast. Misha ji said south and Monashi ji said southeast. Two candidates provide the two different answer, not the same answer. Some of the candidates said west, west, west. Four southeast. Most of the candidates said. I said that all are wrong. All are wrong. Some of the candidates provide the right answer. Yes, you all are right. None of this is the right answer. None of this is the right answer. None of this is the right answer. First of all, I will explain this question. Then after I will continue. If I directly solve the question without any shortcut, if I directly solve the question, the diagram is just like this. A person facing in the east direction, then he turned 45 degree in the clockwise direction. Then he turned 45 degree in the clockwise direction. And then after again he turned 180 degree in the same direction. Means same direction is what means? Again clockwise means 180. 180 is how many 45 in 180? There are 445 in 180. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So person are there. Now he turned 270 in the anti-clockwise direction. So 180 plus 45 and then again 45 means 270. So the person is facing northeast. So northeast is the right answer in this case. North is the right answer. But this is not the right way to solve the question. What I am saying this is not the right way to solve the question. This become a time taken question. Suppose first of all just tell me. Suppose I am facing in the north direction. Okay, sir. Suppose I am facing in the north direction. Then I have take 180 degree in a clockwise direction. If I move 180 degree in a clockwise direction, then after I just move 180 degree anti-clockwise direction. Where I am seeing in the same direction to 180 degree clock. Then after again I just move 180 degree clock. First of all I just move 180 degree clock. Then again I just move 180 degree clock, anti-clock. Then in which direction I am facing now? I am seeing in the same direction. Because the portion is dead, always remember dear, clock and anti-clock. Dear, Mahindra's classes also be running. You can take all the Mahindra's classes on YouTube. But the part is dead. Dear Kingerji, the part is dead. The classes schedule is only for 3 days. It cannot be extended, dear. That's the reason. Okay. First of all, what I am saying clock and anti-clock is just like positive and negative. Clock and anti-clock is just like positive and negative. Okay. So he is moving in the clockwise direction 180 and 45. So I can say that he is moving in the clockwise direction 225 and in the anti-clockwise direction 270. He is moving 225 in the clockwise and 270 in the anti-clockwise direction. So what is the difference between both of them? The difference between both of them is 45 degree, and 45 degree in this direction, anti-clockwise direction. So the answer is person is facing in the east direction. So you have to just move only anti-clock. The answer is northeast. Understood the concept? Yes or no? Just tell me. First of all, just tell me concept is understandable or not. Concept is understandable or not. What I am saying again, I have just repeat myself. I am saying that first of all, clock and anti-clock is just like positive and negative. So I make a total of clock. So clock is 225. What is the value of anti-clock? Anti-clock value is 270. I just got a difference. When I just got a difference, which value is more than value is anti-clock. Anti-clock, how many amount is more than 45? So I just move only 45 degree. In which direction I am facing? East direction. So the answer is northeast. Understood? Suppose there is no difference. Suppose there is no difference. Suppose that a person facing the clockwise 270 and in the anti-clock is 270 also. So there is no difference. So the answer is east only. In which direction you will see? After the movement you are facing in the same direction. So the answer is so you can easily provide the answer, and the answer is difference between clock and anti-clock 45 degree. Person is facing each direction. He also answer is so none of these northeast. Understandable? Yes or no, dear? Done, done, done? Done, done, done? Or any doubts? Yes, sir. Clear, clear, clear. Give me the thumbs up. His concept is clear. Then I go with the next question. I hope so. Concept is clear. I just provide the another question. Then after I will try. Okay. Suppose a person facing in the west direction. Then he turned 90 degree clockwise, 45 degree clockwise, 180 degree anti-clockwise, 90 degree clockwise. Okay, 135 degree anti-clockwise, 45 degree anti-clockwise, 90 degree clockwise, 90 degree anti-clockwise. In which direction he is facing now? Just tell me. Or mostly maybe try to solve the answer first. I just check in the comment box which candidate provide the right answer first. Person is facing in the west direction. I just check which candidate provide the right answer first. I just check that which candidate provide the right answer first. South. Okay. Avilash ji provide the right answer. Now in this case, you can directly cut the value. 90 clock and 90 anti-clock are cut. Understandable or not? 90 clock and 90 anti-clock are cut. 45 degree clock and 45 degree anti-clock are cut. 90, 90. 90 and 90. So total value is 180. 180 in this direction clockwise and 180 is anti-clock. So the value are cut. Only this part are remain. First of all, very simple type of question. Clock to anti-clock 90-90 cut, 45 clock, 45 anti-clock cut, 90-90 clock and 180 anti-clock are cut. Only this portion are remain. So the person are facing in the west direction. So if a person just like move just like this, so this is called clockwise, and a person just like this move just like this, reverse of clock, that's called anti-clockwise. So person move anti-clockwise, how many amount? 135. So here to here 90 and here to here is 135. So the answer is southeast is the right answer. Southeast is the right answer. I hope so. Concept is clear. Those candidates who provide the right answer southwest, they are also wrong. Those candidates who provide the right answer south, those are also wrong. Doesn't matter, answer may be right or wrong, doesn't matter. But first of all, just tell me concept is clear to all of them, because we have only 1 hour. That means we have only 60 minutes and lots of questions are there. So I just skip this part and I just move to the next concept. Okay. But I hope so all the candidates understand clock and anti-clock is just like positive negative. So you just take a difference and then after movement. Okay. Okay. What is the, okay. Suppose I just told you the another question. Suppose on the morning time. Suppose in the morning time, two person, Ram and Sham, were talking to each other in a face-to-face direction. Were talking to each other in a face-to-face direction. Okay. Were talking to each other in a face-to-face direction. At that point, Ram shadowed towards his left. At that point, Ram shadowed towards his left. Then in this direction, Sham facing. What is the question? The question is that in a morning time, two person, Ram and Sham, were talking to each other in a face-to-face direction. At that point, Ram shadowed towards his left. Then in this direction, Sham facing. Again, I will repeat the question. I just note the question in the short way, but I completely said out the question. The question is that in a morning time, two person, Ram and Sham, were talking to each other in a face-to-face direction. At that point, Ram shadowed towards his left. Then in this direction, Sham facing. In a morning time, two person, Ram and Sham, were talking to each other. At that point, Ram shadowed towards his left. Then in this direction, Sham facing. Yes, you all are right. No, northwest is the wrong answer. The right answer is south. The right answer is south. First of all, I just create a diagram, then I will explain. Okay. First of all, at the morning time, the shadow of the person is just like this. First of all, the shadow is reflect to the person, then the shadow has been created. Yes or no? Yes, sir. The shadow is created. The question may be asked the two types, either face to face or back to back. Either face to face or back to back. But both the things are not important. Sir, why? I just repeated. Suppose here is me. Here is your reasoning teacher. Here is me. I am your reasoning teacher. I am going to the market to buy some vegetables. And here is your math sir or madam either. So there are he. So I just said, hello ma'am, hello sir. Then I am facing in the north direction and I am facing in a face to face. So my shadow is this side. Yes or no? Yes sir. Then after I the some time I just go around. So now I am back to back. But still I am facing in the north and in the morning time my shadow is in left. So always remember this thing is doesn't matter in which direction you are facing, face to face or back to back. This thing is doesn't matter. Always remember this thing is doesn't matter. You have to remember the shortcut is that if in the morning time, morning and evening time are important. If you are in a morning time, always remember which person are facing north, his shadow is left, and which person are south, his shadow is right. Okay? Understood or not? Understood or not? North are facing left, south are facing right. I hope so concept is clear. I hope so concept is clear. Done? I hope so concept is clear. So always remember left means north and Sham is facing south. You have to remember this data. Either you can say that NLRS. And N for north, north means left. R for south, south for S. Right for south. Understood? I will explain the east and west also. Give me 1 minute. I will explain the east and west also. But suppose the same question may be asked at the evening time. Suppose the same question may be asked in the evening time. Suppose same condition are given. But in the evening time, the sun may change its direction. In the evening time, the sun has been changed its direction. So evening time, those person are facing north. His shadow is its right side. I will explain the east and west also here. Sachinji, I will explain the east and west. But 99% question is asked on left and right. But I will explain east and west, but left and right concept are very important because 99% question may be asked in east or west. But I am teaching now, so I will explain the east and west also. Okay. But first of all, you have to remember left and right concept. Okay. For evening time, both the condition are reverse. For evening time, both the condition are reverse. North means right. Here the person is a north, but he's right. North means right. South means left. Clear? Yes or no? Done? Done. Okay, now I just go with east and west. But the important concept is morning and evening. First of all, always remember the important concept is morning and evening. Okay, suppose that the evening left means south. So the answer is north. First of all, you can directly solve the question. You don't need to create a diagram. Not visible. I hope so visible. Visible? Rituraja ji visible? In a morning time, which person shadow in the left? Confirmly he is facing in the north. Which person shadow is the right? Confirmly he is facing in the south. Evening time, both the condition are reverse. Understandable? Understandable? Okay? No issue? Okay, first of all, I just ask the question. Then after I will go. Okay? Suppose in the evening time, Ram is facing in the right. That Ram shadow is in right. In which direction Sham facing? They are face to face. In which direction Sham facing? Comment the answer. Then after I will continue. First of all, comment the answer. Then after I will continue. Yes, Prakash Bedi ji. So right side means north because time is evening. So the answer is south. Okay. Because I have already told you that north means right. So south means left. Clear? Yes or no? Not north. The time is the evening time, not a morning time, dear. So the answer is south. Clear concept or any doubts? First of all, give me the thumbs up if concept is clear. Concept is clear? Done? Concept is clear. Now it's a time with the east and west part. Okay. Now it's a time with east and west part. Okay. Okay, sir. First of all, just tell me if I ask the same question, answer is south of this question. Yes, sir. Suppose I just ask the same question at night. What is the answer? Suppose I just ask the same question at night. What is the answer? Suppose I just ask the same question at the night concert. What is the answer? Suppose I just ask the same concept at the night point. What is the right answer? Answer is same, maybe change. What is your opinion? Answer is same, answer is change. What is your opinion? No shadow. Why? There is Chanda Mama. There is Chanda Mama. Chanda Mama. Same. Absence of sun. Yes, but Chanda Mama are there. South Dalni. You are all right. The answer are C and D. The point is that This is not the part of that because moon shape may be changed every day. Sun shape is not changed every day, but moon shape is changed every day. Sometime complete moon, sometime half moon, sometime there's no shadow of there's no light of moon, or you may call that epilepsy, amavasya. So the part is that at the time, at night, if the question raised at night, at noon, or if the evening and morning is not given. In all the cases, answer is C and D. In all the cases, answer is C and D. Okay. Then at night, answer is not, you cannot able to provide the answer because sun cannot change its shape, moon can change its shape. So that's the reason at night, at noon, your evening or morning is not given. Then the answer cannot be framed. Answer can be framed only in either is evening or morning. Okay. Now it's the time for the east and west concept. Always remember, suppose, first of all, just tell me, if you are open a torch in front of me, there is a torch, suppose this is a torch, you just open the torch and on front of me. So my shadow is where is my shadow? My shadow is my backside. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes sir, my shadow is my backside. Or if you open the torch behind me, my shadow is my forward. So at the point of, if you are facing in the sun, if you are facing to the sun, the shadow is your backside. So where is the sun? Sun in the east, so backward. And here is forward. Left right word, answer is north south. Forward backward word, answer is east west. I hope so. East west concept is clear. Priyanka ji, I will explain the complete data. After that, I will make a site. But first of all, understand the concept. Then after, I will make a site. Okay. And same thing are happen for evening. For the evening, there is the sun. For the evening, there is the sun. So if evening, there is a sun, so person are facing in the west direction, then he faces backward. Or either you can say that this is just an opposite of east. This is just opposite of morning. So west side backward and here is forward. Clear? Or any doubt? Clear or any doubt? Done? Clear? I hope so. Yes, sir. Clear. Okay. Done? So I just erase all the data and I just put only important data there. This is the important data. Now it's the time to take the screenshot. Otherwise, clear data I just added. I just added the clear slide in my next PPT. I just added the clear slide. CND means cannot determine. Detail are not completely provided. CND means detail are not completely provided because at night this is the time of complete moon or not, we cannot answer. At noon all the cases are there because at noon there is a sun, either he can left, right, backward, forward, all things are happen. Evening morning is not given, evening answer may be differ, morning answer may be differ. So in all the cases answer is CND. CND cannot determine, detail are not confirmed, or you are not completely provide details to provide the certain answer. Okay. Meenakshi ji says, sir, you made it very easy for us. Thank you, dear. Keep practicing. Doesn't matter. Okay. Otherwise, you can, if you any candidate have doubt, then this is my Telegram channel, Kuldeep Mahindra's Reasoning. Here you all can join there. Kuldeep Mahindra's Reasoning. This is my Telegram channel. If anyone have doubts, then you can join there. Okay. Okay. First of all, now I just make myself hide, take the screenshot. This is the clear data. Sometimes my handwriting is not good. Okay. So I just make data in a clear PPT. So here is the clear data. So morning part is north are facing left, south are facing right. And the evening time details are reverse. I just added the data for CND. KCND means cannot determine. If at noon, 12 o'clock, at night and morning and evening is not given, then in all the cases CND is the right answer. Done? Okay. I hope so all the candidates take the screenshot of it. 99% question may be asked on north and south. But I'm a teacher, so I added the east and west detail also. So if I facing the sun, my shadow is my backside. So in the morning, sun is in east, and in the evening, sun is in west. Okay. So I hope so. You all are take the both the screenshots. Okay. Okay. If anyone have doubt, I have explained the two concept: angle concept and shadow concept. Concept is clear. I just explained the two concept: angle concept and shadow concept. Both the concept are clear. Or any doubts there? If anyone have doubts, then you can also watch the recorded session. Then after, I hope so concept is clear. Okay. Most of the candidates are yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Concept is clear. So I hope so concept is perfectly clear. There is no issue with any candidate. Concept are clear. Concept are clear. Yes sir, both concept are very clear. Okay, that's great. Now it's a time the very important topics, and the topics is inequality. Inequality may be the question 3 to 4 question. Okay, 3 to 4 question may be asked from that topic. So this is one of the important topic of your examination. So I just start that topic today. Okay. First of all, inequality question is just like this. Just like this. If any candidate saw that type of question, that was very good. If any candidate are not, once again, okay, when I will provide the data, then I will hide myself. Otherwise, I will provide the complete. First of all, always remember, after the class, I will provide the complete PPT in the Telegram group also. Okay. After the class, I will provide the complete PPT in the Telegram group also. Okay. Okay, Akash ji. Okay. Okay, dear. Okay. Right. First of all, this is the question. There are 5 options. Only first, only second, both, none, and the last answer option is either of. So how can we judge which option is right? First, second, third, fourth. How can we judge which option is right? Either first, either second, either both. First of all, always remember, you all have saw these 3 details when you are child. You all have saw these 3 details when you are child. This is called greater, this is called smaller, and this is called equal. First of all, always remember which side face are open, that was greater. Which side face is open, that was greater. Means 42 greater than 12. So I can say that 12 is less than 42. Which side face is open, that was greater. So the same rule is applicable there. Same rule are there. Greater rules are same for smaller. Okay. Nothing rules are added. Same rules are applicable for both of them. First of all, I hope so this detail is clear. And the secondary detail, there are 2 symbols also I added. Greater equal or smaller equal. Greater equal means he is not smaller. If he is not smaller, either he is greater or equal. He is not greater. Either he is smaller or equal. Okay. So first of all, before start the session, always remember this chart. Always remember this chart. He is Dadaji. Dadaji means grandfather. He is Papaji. Papaji means father. And he is me. Suppose Dadaji are there. Suppose Dadaji is there, Papaji is there, and me are there. So there's a small kid. Come here. So which the kid first of all give the respect of which person? First of all, he just give the respect to. When you find your zone and you let things flow, you get it done. Show them how it's done. Show them how it's done. Show them how it's done.
एक मिनट जरा इधर आइए। अगर आप ये टर्की के वीडियोस ही देखते रहोगे तो अगोडा पर टर्की वेकेशंस वाले डील्स कब देखोगे? ब्यूटीफुल माउंटेन्स, अमेजिंग फूड और टर्की के कल्चर एंजॉय करना। Examiner demand which of the option is true? So A to C, Dadaji is there. So first option is true, second is wrong. This is not the real meaning. They are called Dadaji. Actually, if I are compare, the question is said B is greater equal than C and A is greater than C. A is confirmly greater than B. B either may be greater or equal. Suppose if B is greater than C, but A is already greater than B, so A is greater than C confirmly. If B is equal than C, but A is greater than B, so A is confirmly greater than C. So always remember, if there is Dadaji, Dadaji is Zindabad. Okay. Suppose sir Dadaji is no more. Suppose sir Dadaji is no more. Which one is true? First or second? If Dadaji is no more, Papa Zindabad. Okay. Dadaji Zindabad, Dadaji is no more, then Papaji Zindabad. Done, done, done. Concept is clear. And I am become a head of the family when no one are there. Concept clear? Yes or no? Done, done, done. Suppose B to E. Which one is follow? B to E. There is a Dadaji? Yes, sir. So Dadaji Zindabad. Dadaji Zindabad, Papa not. Only Papa is only follow when in the statement there is no Dadaji between them. B to D. There is no Dadaji, so Papaji Zindabad. Okay. Now just tell me which of the options is true, first or second. Now just tell me which option is true, first or second. Now just tell me which option is true, first or second. Now just tell me which option is true, first or second. Now just tell me which option is true, first or second. So in this part, both options are wrong. Sir, why both options are wrong? Both options is wrong because due to the part is that Dadaji should be there first of all. Yes, sir, Dadaji should be there. So first of all, second is already wrong. But Dadaji in which person favor? Dadaji in the favor of A, not C. So that's the reason both options are wrong. I hope so. Points are clear. No, dears. First is also wrong. First of all, you have to focus on the Dadaji. Yes, sir. If all these three symbols, this symbol is the priority. If this symbol is not are there, so then simple. But first of all, you have to remember something. Dadaji in the favor of which person? Dadaji in the favor of A, not to C. Okay? Clear, dear? Yes or no? Same rule is applicable for smaller. Same rule is applicable for smaller. Suppose P2R, which one is follow? P2R, there is a Dadaji. Yes, sir, there is Dadaji. First is follow, second is wrong. RQ2T, which one is follow? First is wrong, second is true. Okay. Sir, there is B2E. How that happen? Because B2E, there is a Dadaji there. Okay. Tripti ji? Sorry, Vishwas ji? Can you saw that? B2E, there is a Dadaji. So B is greater than E. First option is true. Clear? And same thing is applicable for smaller. Always remember, this is the priority chart. Priority goes to Dadaji. If Dadaji is no more than Papaji, then me. Okay?
Yes, Sachin ji, I will explain. But first of all, I will explain the question answer. Then after I will explain. Give me 1 minute only. And the first of the thing, you all know the basic concept. Either first of all, you all know the basic concept. Dada Jindabad, Papa Jindabad, otherwise me. And you all know that Dada, you have to focus on Dadaji came in which person favor. Suppose, sir, greater and smaller come together. Suppose, sir, greater and smaller come together. Suppose, sir, greater and smaller come together. Means greater and smaller both are come together. Means suppose greater. Yes, firstly preference to Dadaji. Mishra ji, you are right. First, suppose greater and smaller come together. Greater are there and smaller are come together. At that case, there is an opposite sign. Or either you can say that yo-yo sign. Yo-yo. You know, so that. So you have to remember that's called an opposite sign. Opposite sign. When greater and smaller come together, that's create an opposite sign. So at the case of the opposite sign, answer become always wrong. Means if I compare between A to P, there is an opposite sign, yes sir. So answer is both are wrong. Understood well? B to D, there should be an opposite sign. So answer is wrong. Both are wrong. Now the concept are clear. Now it's the time to go with the question answer session. First of all, just tell me concept is clear. Now it's the time go with the question answer session. Yo, sir. Yes, Shinji. But the point is that I will try my class. I will try my best to make a class very easy to all the students. Because if I teach in a very burden able part, no the student want to study and no want I just also not want to make the study very harder. We all know that competition is very harder. So we have to study. So this is the best part. We will study in the fun way. At least study is there and entertainment is also there. And the part is that we are already focused in the class. Okay, dear, I will repeat Monisha ji. You have to make a equation. First of all, yes, Bhumika ji, there is an also a trick, but the part is that you have to make a single equation. You have to make a single equation. When the details are provided in the comma way, then you have to make a single equation. I just repeat the opposite sign. Sakshi ji, Monisha ji, I will repeat the opposite sign. First of all, always remember, if greater and smaller come together, then there should be an opposite sign. And the opposite sign are there, you cannot able to find the relation. Suppose I just told you that here is Mr. Ram, here is Mr. Kuldeep. There is me. There's me. I don't talk with Mr. Ram. I don't talk with Ram. And I don't talk with Sham. Either Ram and Sham can be talk, yes or no? I don't talk with Ram and I don't talk with Sham. Either Ram and Sham talk to each other, yes or no? Same thing is happen. Ram is greater with Kuldeep sir. Sham is also greater with Kuldeep sir. Either Ram and Sham can be equal. Ram is greater with me and Sham is also greater with me. Maybe the possible Ram may be greater with Sham, but we don't know. Or maybe Sham may be greater with Ram, we don't know. Or either they can be equal. So when there is an opposite sign, we cannot provide any certain relation. So at the case of the opposite sign, if the opposite sign are between the two person which are compared, at that case answer are both are not follow wrong. You can say that. For C2P there is an opposite sign. Yes sir. So if you are want to get the with C2P, the answer is false. Understandable? Yes or no? Concept clear? Done, done, done? or any doubts? Yes, I will explain the either or condition. I hope so. Still concept is clear. Okay. Now, first of all, we are focus of question answer. Then after I will explain the either or. Okay. First of all, I just focus on the some question answer, 5 to 10 question answer. Then after I will explain the either or. Okay. I will try my best for the 1 hour to provide the all the important details and important data for the examination. Mishra ji, I will explain the either or case. Then I will edit. Okay. When I explain the either or case, then I will edit. Okay, Mishra ji. All the candidates know the 4 option, only one, only two, both, none. In this question, more than one option can be possible. In this question, more than one option can be possible. Choose the right one. Trideep ji, always left to right to left doesn't matter. Same thing is happen. I have already told you that which side face is open, that was greater. Same thing is happen. Doesn't matter left to right to left. Left to right and right to left is not make an impact in the in this question. Okay, because this side face are open, that was greater. E2G, there is a Dadaji? Yes, sir. S2G, this side face is open, H side, and Papaji is follow. Second is also true. S2F, opposite sign, false. I2G, this side face is open, I side, and Papaji is follow. So right answer is first, second, fourth. I hope so understood. First, second, fourth. Or any doubts? Done. Any doubts? Next part. Third is wrong, all are right. Yes, because you are right. Next part. L2V, opposite sign, not follow. O2E, Dadaji is follow, wrong. O2S, Dadaji is follow, second is true. S2L, opposite sign, wrong. Only third is follow. Clear? Fourth point, kaise? Okay, Priyanka ji, I will explain the previous one. Now, first of all, try this question, then I will again the previous one. Only third. Okay? I will again the previous one. In this the case, fourth one is also follow. Reason is for I to G. Who one is follow? Dadaji. Dadaji no more. Only Papaji is follow and Papaji come in the favor of I. Okay. Now in this question, B2S. B2S opposite sign, wrong. I will not taught you the either or. So that's the reason. I will not maybe point out on the either or. That's the reason I am not making point out on the either or. But after some time when I taught, I will again come to this type of question, why they are either or, why they are not. E2S opposite sign, this is also wrong. Okay. First of all, basics should be clear. Then after you can easily understand the either or. After 2 or 3 minutes, I will explain the either or cases. But first of all, you have to completely understand the basic concepts. Then after I will explain the either or. M2S, Dadaji should be there. That's wrong. O2S, Dadaji should be there. That's right. N2S, Dadaji should be there. Papaji should be follow. But there is Dadaji. Papaji should be follow. That's wrong. O2K, Dadaji should be there. That's wrong. Only second. Okay, Sakshi ji. Thank you so much. Thanks for your comments. Third is wrong. N2S, Dadaji should be, Papaji should be follow. Papaji. Papaji should be follow. Okay. There's the reason third are wrong. I will not explain the either or. So I just skip this part. After 5 minutes, I will explain the either or. Then I come to this question. But first of all, basics should be clear. S to C. Dadaji should be there and Dadaji in the favor of C. So this is right. T to C, Dadaji should be there. So this is wrong. Only first is true. Okay. Next question. Y to U, opposite sign, wrong. S to D, Dadaji should be there. S to U, either or I will explain after some time. But still both are wrong. Then after I will explain the either or, then either or. In this case, both are wrong. Y to U, opposite sign. First is also wrong. Now answer of this question. Answer of this question. R to T. There is an opposite sign. R to T. So wrong. R to A. There should be a Dadaji. So that was also wrong. G to T. G to T and opposite sign are there. Wrong. E to T. E to T. Papaji follow in the favor of T. Fourth is right. Fourth is right. First of all, just tell me all the candidates. First of all, for one question I have added also. Another. Then after I will ask. Himapriya ji, I will explain the either or, then after I will take. Okay. S to M, opposite sign are there, so wrong. A to S, in the favor of A, Dadaji is there, in the favor of A, and Dadaji is there. A to T, in the favor of A, not in the favor of T, so wrong. M to R, opposite sign, so wrong. Only second is true. Clear? Only second is true. Not the none, second. Second is true. Clear or not? First of all, just tell me. All wrong is not the right answer. Second is true. First of all, just tell me, concept is clear? Fourth is also wrong. In the favor of opposite sign, M to R. Properly cleared now. Okay, I hope so. All the details clear. Now it's time go with the either or. First of all, any single candidate have a doubt, then ask your doubt. Otherwise, I will go on the either or case. Because there is a 5 option. I have already told you that there is a 5 option. First option is clear, only first. Second option is clear, only 2. Third option is, fourth option is clear, none and both. Now it's a time go with the either or concept. Done, done. Okay, done. But presently now, which one is working? Jeep Dapak Dum Dum. Okay, exam में difficulty आता है. Yes, Akshay ji, you are right, but always start with the simple. Then after step by step, all the things are same. Because there are some candidates who don't know the basics, at least. Always start with simple. Then after then become a harder. If I just directly provide you the any details which are maybe for some candidate, this one is not the good part. Okay. Now, first of all, there are 2 cases of either or. There are 2 cases of either or. So first of all, there is a first case. What is the meaning of either or? What is the meaning of either or? Either or means either first is true, then second is wrong. Either second is true, then first is wrong. Means any one is true. Okay. So first of all, as we all know that this are our definite sign. Definite sign means confirmedly he is either greater, smaller or equal. But this is an possibility sign. Yes or no? Possibility sign means either he can be greater or equal, or either he can be smaller or equal. Yes or no? So always remember, if there is an possibility sign, first either or is working when there is an possibility sign in the statement. And the examiner demand, you have to provide the confirmed data. So we can't say. Suppose you all know that Kuldeep sir is greater than Chandni madam or equal than Chandni ma'am. So how can you say that Kuldeep sir is greater than Chandni ma'am? Either he can be equal, both the things can be happen, but you are confirmly know that Kuldeep sir cannot be smaller than Chandni ma'am. Either he is greater or equal, but he cannot be smaller. But we don't know he is greater or he is equal. But any one of the things happen. So always remember. So always remember. So always remember. The point is that the answer may be framed by the mixture of both conclusions. So there is the sign of possibilities statement: greater equal or smaller equal. And by the mixture of both of them, answers are or resultant can be framed. Answer or resultant can be framed by the mixture of both equations. A to E, A is greater than E or A is equal than E. So by the mixture of both of them, answer can be framed. Okay. So here are the conditions. First of all, in this case, a statement should be either greater equal, completely greater equal, or completely smaller equal. There is a possibility sign. Either A is greater than N or equal than N. And by the mixture of both of them, we can find the resultant. They are the conditions. Both the conclusion are wrong. Obvious, Papaji should be followed. Both the conclusion are wrong. Subject and predicate. Starting one is called subject, last one is called predicate. Must be same. And by the mixture of both conclusion, resultant can be framed. And by the mixture of both conclusion, resultant can be framed. Suppose there are the questions. E to T. E to T, which one is follow? Sir, E to T, this one is follow. But we don't know either T is greater than E or equal than E. So this is the case of either or. I hope so little bit clear. Clear little bit? Because I just told you this is Dadaji, this is Papaji, and this is me. But in real, the meaning of this sign is greater or equal. Either he is greater or equal. Yes or no? So the point is that T either greater with E or equal with E. So we are not sure what is the relation. So the point is that if the statement is greater equal, smaller equal, and the resultant can be framed by the both of them, this is called an either or. I hope so little bit clear. Same thing is happen. S to U. Either S is greater than U or equal than U. So this is the case of either or. Because this thing should be followed. Clear or not? I hope so clear. This is the basic concept. Either you can take a screenshot of this question. I just make myself hide. Or either you can take the screenshot of this point. Then after I will explain the second either or. There are two either or for the inequality session. In my today's session, I will explain the inequality. I will try to make my best. I will also try to explain the distance and direction basic concept. But there's only 1 hour. Time is running so fastly. I hope so clear. Now go with the next point. Now I will go with the next point. Sir, as you already told you that when there is an opposite sign, relation are break. Yes or no? I have already told you that when there is an opposite sign, relation are break. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Relation are break. In this case, the answer is when relation are break, the answer is none. Yes or no? The answer is none. But always remember, only 3 relation can be possible between 2 persons. Either he is greater, smaller, or equal. So always remember, if there is an opposite sign in the statement, opposite sign in statement,
Show them how it's done. Show them how it's done. Show them how it's done.
not. means this is the case of either or. Suppose B to U, is this either or? No. Sir, why? Because there is no all three sign. All three sign should be B to U. There is an opposite sign, but all three sign are not there. Suppose I just provide this data. So this is either or. Now clear or not? Okay, Triptiji, I will continue till 12:30. I will not provide the breaks. Okay, first of all, clear the concept. First of all, just tell me, this part is clear, yes or no? I will explain both either or in a single PPT. But first of all, just tell me, this portion is clear? Just tell me. Repeat please. Again, I will repeat. First of all, I will explain two type of either or. First of all, I will explain two type of either or. I will explain. First of all, I will explain the first case. Then I will explain the second case. In the first case, again I will explain. In the first case, I have a doubt between two sign only. In the first case, I have a doubt between two sign only. Which sign? Either he can greater or equal, or maybe a second sign, either he can smaller or equal. But we are confirmly sure that only these two possibility can be there. Either he can be greater or equal. I am very confirmly sure that he cannot be the smaller. So by the mixture of both, the answer can be found. And in this portion, statement may be greater equal. Statement may be greater equal or smaller equal. I hope so this portion is clear. First of all, just tell me and give me the thumbs up if first concept is very clear. In this case, we have a doubt between two symbols. Either he can be greater or equal. Okay. But in the case of second case, there is an opposite sign. If there is an opposite sign, we don't know any relation. So if examiner told me that P is greater than T or P is smaller or equal than T, we cannot provide any certain detail because there is an opposite sign. So this either or may be framed when opposite sign in a statement. If opposite sign in statement, we don't know any certain relation. So in this case, I have required all three sign. All three sign in conclusion. All three sign. If examiner provide only two sign, so this is not the either or. If examiner provide only two sign, so this is not the either or. I said none. If you want to become an either or, all three signs should be there. Okay. First of all, now both the concepts are clear. These two are become the either or. Second concept, when opposite sign are there, so I cannot still provide any single but certain answer. So all three signs should be there. Greater, equal or smaller. But if examiner said greater equal or smaller equal, so I have a doubt between two symbols. Either he can be greater or equal. So by the mixture of both, resultant can be framed. Now just tell me the concepts are clear to all of them. Concept is perfectly clear. These two are different either or, but these two are either or. In the first case, we have a doubt between two signs. Either he can greater or smaller or equal. But in this case, we don't know about anything. So all three signs can be possible. We don't know why we don't know, because opposite signs are there. So we don't know anything. Okay. Done, done? Done? Okay. Now just tell me, suppose I just added this data. W greater than T or W less than equal T. Is this either or? Yes or no? But the point is that said W are not there. So this W is not there. Same thing is happened just like an opposite sign. Suppose we are study at the present time. We are study? Yes, sir. But on the road, Sita and Geeta meet to each other. Hello, Sita. How are you? I am very good, Geeta. How are you? Oh, yeah. Now, just tell me who is greater, Sita or Geeta? Sir, we don't know. How can we know? Either Sita is greater with Geeta or Geeta is greater than Sita. So any new element means he is not in the statement. If any new element in conclusion and all three signs are there, so this is become an either or. Sir, supposedly only two signs are there. Suppose only two signs are there. Suppose only two signs are there. Is this either or? Suppose only two signs are there. Is this either or? Answer is no. This is not the either or. All three signs are required if there is all new element in conclusion. Okay? Done. Now it's the time to show the PPT of the second case. This is the PPT of the second case. I just make myself hide so you all can able to take the screenshot. This is the PPT of second case. In this second case, you all can see that either the state there is an opposite sign in statement, and all three sign either greater, smaller, or equal. All three sign in conclusion. Okay, both the conclusion are wrong. Subject and predicate must be same. All three sign means greater, equal, or smaller are there. Opposite sign the statement, opposite sign are there. Okay, and if any new element in the conclusion, if any new element means he is not in the statement are there. So this is the either or case. I hope so all the details are clear. Done. If you want to take the screenshot, then you can. None? Any doubts? Any doubts here? Now the concepts are clear? Or any doubts? Now just tell me. Concepts are clear? Nice acting, sir. Dhanyawad, Raji. So now I hope so all the concepts are clear. So the part is that W and O not in the statement, but this is the case of either or. Okay. I hope so. I just make all the details very clearly to all of you. I hope so. This is become a very beneficial class to your upcoming exam, and all the concept of inequality and either or may be clear in the single class because only 60 minutes I have, but still I will try my best to provide all the data and all the details in my first class, in my second class, and today and tomorrow is the last class. And the tomorrow session I just start the setting arrangement and puzzle portion. Okay, setting arrangement, puzzle and coding portion that we have discussed in the tomorrow session. Okay, because setting puzzle is also an important part, and I will try to provide some extra question on decision making case data because LR we have not discussed, but I have still my best to provide all the data and all the details in 3 days only. Okay, I hope so. These all 3 classes become beneficial for your exam, and you all done a very great job in the examination. Okay, I just provide the PDF in the Telegram group also. Okay, dear. We are looking, G, you are right, but Tik Tiki Devi, or you can say that clock, maybe already times are over. Next class are scheduled, so they have to arrange their classes as per as requirement, because before starting the classes at least 5 minutes are required for the teacher also to edit all the details. So that's the reason. Okay, Priyanka ji, I will try my best. I will try to provide the PDFs also. Okay, decision making, Akash ji, a decision making question I have added in my tomorrow class. Tomorrow class I was added setting arrangement, puzzle and decision making. Okay, I will edit some question on coding decoding also, but I will try my best for the decision making and setting arrangement for the tomorrow class. Okay. Done. So now it's our time to go. Thank you so much for all to take the participant in the class. Keep practicing here, and you all definitely done a great job. Thank you so much. I hope so class are beneficial, and Yes, yes, dear. Okay, so take care. Thank you so much. Thanks for the for your classes and for your coming. Thank you, dear. Thank you.